This is part 2 of the APC Symmetra LX UPS full installation and commissioning series. Before we continue, please make sure you have watched part 1. In part 1, we explain everything step by step, including APC Symmetra LX UPS overview, unboxing and safety checks, tilt indicator and shipping protection, removing packaging ramps and brackets, safe shutdown of the faulty UPS, input, output and earth connection explanation, removing and installing power and battery module, physical replacement of the UPS. These steps are very important and must be completed before powering on the UPS. Now in part 2, we will continue with commissioning. In this video, you will see correct power on sequence, input circuit breaker and maintenance bypass explanation, battery module switch on, installing remaining power and battery modules, running self-test, setting date and time, final system checks. By the end of this video, the UPS will be fully operational. In this step, we will unbox all remaining power modules and battery modules. A power module is the part that supplies clean power to the load, takes utility power and converts it into stable output power for servers and equipment. Each power module shares the load. If one power module fails, the other modules continue working and the UPS does not shut down. A battery module stores energy. When utility power fails, the battery module supplies power to keep the load running. Here you can see the maintenance bypass switch. This switch is used to bypass the UPS internally. When we turn on the maintenance bypass, utility power goes directly to the load, and you can see the input circuit breaker. This breaker controls the main utility power coming into the UPS. When the input circuit breaker is on, utility power enters the UPS and we turn on the battery modules. On each battery module you can see a battery on off switch. Now we move the switch to the on position. Now we turn on the UPS. At this moment the UPS has only 2 power modules and 2 battery modules installed. This is enough for the UPS to start and operate safely. First we turn on the utility power feeding the UPS. Now the UPS has incoming AC supply available. Next we turn on the input circuit breaker. This allows the utility power to enter the UPS. After that we go to the back side of the UPS. Here you can see the system enable switch. Now we turn the system enable switch to on. This switch starts the UPS internal electronics. Now you can see the UPS display turning on. We wait and watch the display carefully to check system messages and status. Now we try to run the UPS self-test. The self-test checks power modules, battery modules, internal UPS operation. Sometimes the self-test does not start. Why this happens? Because the output load is not turned on. Some UPS systems need a minimum load to run the self-test correctly. So first we turn on the output load. Now that the load is on, we run the self-test again. This time the self-test starts and runs normally. We wait until the test is completed and confirm there are no alarm or errors. Now before installing all power modules and battery modules, we turn on the maintenance bypass switch. Why this is important? When maintenance bypass is on, the load is powered directly from utility. The UPS internal power modules are not supplied the load. This means the servers and equipment continue running safely while we work on the UPS. Now we install all remaining power modules and battery modules. At this time the UPS is in maintenance bypass mode, so the load is powered directly from utility. This allows us to work on the UPS safely without disturbing the connected equipment. We take one power module and slide it slowly into the correct slot. We push the module inward until the front is fully seated and flush with the UPS. You will feel the safety catch lock. Then we tighten the retaining screw. We repeat this step for all remaining power modules and battery module. Now you can see a message on the UPS display. The message shows quantity increased. The UPS has detected that new battery modules have been installed. This message confirms that the UPS has accepted the new modules successfully. Finally, we change the date and time on the UPS. This is important because event logs use date and time. Alarm history is recorded correctly. Troubleshooting becomes easier. We can set the date and time from the UPS display or using UPS management software. After setting the date and time, we run the self-test one more time. Now load is connected. All power modules and battery modules are installed. The self-test completes successfully. No alarms, no errors. Everything is working correctly. So this completes the APC Symmetra LX UPS full installation and commissioning. Now the UPS fully operational and stable. In this video help you, please like, share and subscribe to Fix Trix for more UPS server and data center tutorial. See you in the next video.